Yeah, the general jankiness of the combat, which has come up on occasion before, is now just coming up constantly in this last area, and it's really making me miserable. So, presumably I need to go here to advance. Let me just kill you to make sure there was nothing in the room, or just run past you. Ooh, that's actually really good. Endurance Enhancer V5. Since it didn't give me a little overlay, I'm assuming I already had that tier, but having another one certainly isn't a bad thing. So at this point I'm just kind of completely bleh about the combat, so I think I'm just gonna run past everything and see how that takes me. In this regard, I'm not going to appreciate the level design or the encounter design, although I haven't exactly been a fan of that so far. So I'm not really missing out, but I just kind of want to complete things, so yeah. I'm gonna see how this works. I still take damage from the acid on the floor, of course. Do I want to drop down there or continue back up here? I think this might just be like a shortcut. Yeah, this is that one stairwell that I've been in before. Alright, let's see what's further ahead then. Further down here. I mean, I'm making progress way more quickly than I would have had I actually tried to fight all those things, so there's something to be said for haste when properly applied.
Log 8. It's not just building structures anymore. It's creating life. We're being absorbed. Recreated as combinations. We integrated into the system. Are those poor souls still there as echoes? Do memories exist within it? Or are we just nutrients? Fertilizer for an Eden we'll never get to see or understand.
Yeah. Oh! Okay, that did a lot of damage. I don't have my shield, unfortunately. Slowdown should be useful though, I imagine. Then I'll bring out the shield if I can gain enough energy. Wow, that is some really bullshit range. And a very fast attack speed as well, which does not make things easy for me. Should be able to survive another hit though, I imagine. What? What was that bullshit? Oh, that was some like goopy, paralyzing crap. Basically forming a whole bunch of different arms. It looks like it's doing attacks of other things as well as new attacks. I'm trying to build up enough energy to slow it down so I can actually catch a break, but I'm finding it difficult to do that. There we go, perfect. Okay, now I can have my injectable out. And it looks like you're dead anyway. Although, oh nope, you're healing, nope. Oh, is this guy, this is immortal. Well, that's rather rude. What do I need to do to deal with you then? MG Centurion? Maybe I need to use like a specific weapon or something? New staff at any rate. Yeah, if you're just gonna keep it generating, I'm just gonna ignore you then. Alright. I recognize this vaguely. I don't remember exactly where it was, but that's the other side of a shortcut thing, I'm pretty sure.
I know this isn't the news you want to hear, but we're still on hold. You've all worked incredibly hard to achieve this goal. It won't be for nothing, I can assure you. Utopia will launch. So, let's use the extra time productively. Rerun all pre-launch checks. Let's purge and refill the Utopia dispersal unit. It wasn't designed to hold the payload for this long. I don't want any accidents or spills. We'll get there. You just have to be patient.
The hell is this bullshit? Seems utterly unfair. Well, it's been a while since I've seen one of you. Oh wait, I might have actually been mistaking that previous door that looked like this I unlocked. This is the one I was thinking of, I think. Yeah, rushing through is definitely not helping with me remembering the layout of this place. Granted, it's complicated enough that I'm not sure I would have been able to do that anyway. So yeah, you guys just seem to regenerate infinitely. There's probably some way I can deal with that, but I don't feel like experimenting with that at the moment. So this takes me to someplace new. Oh, someplace new and someplace very unfun. Okay, nope. Elevator, please go. I'm not sure if I recognize that room or not. I'm gonna hope that this takes me to someplace new, because if I have to start from the ops room back again, I'm pretty much just gonna take the exact same path. Oh! Do I just try and run past, or do I try and recoup some HP with some executions and perfect play? I think I'm just gonna try and run past. Oh! No! Come on! Perfect! Okay. Thank you, Med Station. Holy crap, that was close. Magic Pixel, you are my friend. Okay, Megalith someplace new. So, if I missed stuff in this area, and I almost certainly did, I'm not coming back for it. Alright, that's a drop that I probably don't want to be making. Yeah, I'm just gonna move onward.
Next stop, Central Production B, Central Station.
Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute, no. This is just taking me back to Central Production B, and I can't imagine that's where I need to go to progress. So this is probably just so you have an easy way back to the previous areas of the game. And it's not actually progress, yeah. Oh, but so this Megalith station finally came in handy, okay. Well, at least that'll have reset the AI of everything around me. And it should set my respawn point to being right at the Megalith station, so that should actually be useful for exploration. More useful than the Ops Center, at the moment at least. So yeah, I think I'll continue doing what I've been doing and just run past every fucking thing. I just really don't feel like fighting it at this point. I just want to get to the end of the game, get this shit over with. I guess let's try dropping down and see where that takes me.
Attention. All non-essential personnel must...
Ooh, that is a nasty encounter. Drones and these crazy ninja robos. I knew there'd be an item over here. I should not have gone for it. That was a mistake. If I can back my way out of here, though, I might survive. Okay. Wow, that looks silly. Yeah, I shouldn't be going for executions anymore. That just seems to be more trouble than it's worth at this point. Oh, I'm at level 3, so presumably I should be able to get the, Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to drop down here? I guess so. Am I gonna bring up the ops up to this level? If so, that makes that, Megalith station, well, not useless, I guess. It does let you go back to Central Productions B. It's not useful, though, to set as your spawn point. Okay, there were 2 of these dudes. Can I just use iframes here? Now I know why this takes so long. Thankfully, these dudes are really bad about actually hitting me. So that did something somewhere. Follow the red line road. Alright, does this lead back to ops? Because I saw a sign leading to ops. Where exactly was it pointing? Maybe it's this exolift? Ah, okay, so yeah, I've called the ops station to level 3. Where exactly is that going to be, though? Oh, right there. How convenient. That is less convenient. Alright, well, you were easy enough to get by. Okay. Ops station is suddenly a better checkpoint, so as soon as I'm able to, I'll try and rest there. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill that. Nope. Oh, come on. Nope. Perfect. No flaws. Speed run 100%. Oh boy. Yeah, I've made more progress in the past like 30 minutes than I have in any other 30-minute period that I've been playing this game previously, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what's working for me. Still not sure how I'm supposed to deal with those regenerating assholes. Even when I attack them very quickly, I couldn't seem to bring their HP back down to 0. Maybe that's where that one fist weapon, the Inducer, I think it was called, comes in handy. There's gotta be something in your arsenal that is capable of killing them, I imagine. Alright, more upgrade materials, which helps deal with the fact that I'm not actually killing enemies for them. Might still be able to upgrade some of my shit to Mach 4.
12:30.
I have no idea if where I'm heading is where I need to go, but it's the only path available to me at the moment, so YOLO it. I don't really like that I'm heading down, though. It felt like progress was up. So I feel like I'm heading backwards at this point.
Log 6. There's a pattern here. I mean, I'm not a specialist, but I see it. It's not just a system anymore. It's an entity. It's magnificent. I have to admire it. Each day it develops further. There are ghosts and echoes in the code. The original processes have merged with millions of others. Not just code either. I ran an EEG. There's gamma waves there. Replications of human thought patterns. It's alive. They're developing new processes. New routines. The nanites shouldn't be able to evolve on their own, but they are.
Alright, so basically a gray goo scenario. So yeah, that was just a shortcut back to level 2, which doesn't exactly help me at this point. So let's head back this way. It seemed like there might have been other paths I could take, I'm not sure. Am I just going backwards? Alright, can't attack those. Because I'm pretty sure heading forward would just have continued taking me backwards, so I don't think that would have helped. Jesus, that ranged attack, I really don't like that. It does a lot of damage, and it doesn't really have much impact when you get hit by it. So I just end up taking a whole bunch of damage, and it's like, oh wow, but I don't even like really realize it. Like if the health bar wasn't there, I wouldn't have even realized I got hit. There's just nothing happening there. No feel confirmation. God damn it, I just dropped back down to level 2, didn't I? Oh no, is this that side area I accidentally dropped to before? Yeah, even if I was going through this place slowly and surely, I would still be getting lost, I guarantee you that. This place is way too complicated for its own good. I'm assuming that up is ultimately where progress lies, but it's not always easy to tell where I need to go up. I'm unlocking more shortcuts all the time, though, it seems. Gotta keep running past. Oh, nope, don't kill me, please. That would put a damper in my day. So that's an exolift. What's over here? Maybe I should have just taken that exolift. It's hard to say. That was close. I almost just dropped off into the abyss. Alright, maybe heading down is where I need to go. Because this place looks new. I think? Or have I been here before? So this leads to level 1, I think it said. And this leads to level 2. I think I might have been here before. Fuck, I am so completely lost. I'm considering just suiciding to the enemies just so I get warped back to where Ops currently is. I should be able to get there easily enough. I actually know roughly a path I can take that'll take me back to where I just was. I think? Yeah, this way. Yeah, I'm assuming I keep on going up. I really hope it's not more complicated than that, like there's actual puzzle bullshit of like you need to move the op station to specific floors in specific orders, in order to access the proper pathways to proceed. Oh, is this where I need to go? That would solve things quite handily if it were. Yeah, like if they included puzzle shit in addition to this ridiculously tough gauntlet of enemies, that would be a bit much. Like, you can see what it's caused me to have done. I just have completely given up and just am running past everything. I just want this shit over. And to think, when I started this recording session, I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna end this with one more video. Nope. I'm in what is clearly the final area, but with no clear end in sight. That's kinda bumming me out. Alright, there's gotta be like a path further up that I'm missing around here. Especially if it's a subtle one with how I'm just blitzing through areas. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed something like that. Okay, well I just entered rapid launch control on level 3. That sounds important. I couldn't tell you how the hell I got here, but hopefully this is where I needed to go. Of course, that one pipe that looks pretty similar to pipes I've stood on before is death. Didn't look like there was anywhere else I could proceed there either, so maybe that wasn't where I needed to be. Oh god damn it, I'm gonna be stuck here for hours, aren't I? Simply because I tried to rush through. It figures that the area I try and rush through ends up being a ridiculously labyrinthine maze that is nigh on impossible to navigate. Like, okay, it doesn't look like there's anywhere further up I can go at this point. I'm assuming there's a little bit up right above the op center. I'm assuming I need to get up there. That's the only place that's further up. And it looks like there might be stuff up there. The issue is I have no idea how to get there. All the other paths I've encountered just take me further below is the issue. Like, up to this point, the level design has had its weak points, but it's been overall pretty okay, I felt. Here, though, in the last area, it's really taken a quality nosedive. Like, complicated level design up to a point that's good. It forces you to engage with the levels, whereas simple design doesn't. But if you make it too complex, it just ends up becoming really confusing for the player to navigate. Like, I've actually done this sort of thing in the Dark Souls games at points where I've just run past the enemies in a new area. And in those games it tends to work out because the level design in those games never gets too ridiculously complex. And even the most complex areas do end up having like their distinct visual points that allow you to have a reference frame as to where you're going, where you've been, and where you currently are. This game doesn't. It has incredibly complex level design with lots of samey stuff. Like, every one of these like maintenance tunnels looks exactly the same. And because they're not really easily differentiated from each other, you can be in one and have no idea where in the rest of the level you are. And thus it's really difficult to actually make progress. Okay, so I managed to make it back here, but yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go here, so I think this might have been a dead end. The hell's the point of it though? Unless, have I been here before and I forgot and I picked up an item? Because if not, there doesn't actually seem to be anything of worth here, unless I need to like lower something. I can't break any of these boxes, I'm pretty sure. They're too big. And I just dropped to my death right there. Gotta love kill boxes. Can I jump up here? Gotta love kill boxes. Okay, I'm back roughly where I previously was, in this one tunnel that I fled back down from after seeing the flamethrower guy. I think that's where I am now. That is where I needed to go, and of course I ended up fleeing from the actual path to progression. That just figures now, doesn't it? Yeah, this is the path right here. The one where they give... flamethrower assholes, which I can actually tank through now, even their super attack, thank god. And gas dudes. Very nasty combination, but yeah, I think I finally am where I need to be to actually progress. Oh boy, I actually have a better understanding of the level layout now.
Clearance confirmed.
The reason I kept getting so lost was because of the sameness. There are a lot of rooms that are very similar to previous rooms or platforms that you've been on. And that results in me thinking, oh, I've just been here before, when actually no, I haven't. It's a new place. It just looks slightly different. So yeah, the design of this place is way too maze-like for how samey it is, but yep, this is exactly where I need to be. I'm just going to continue to run past the... Okay, insert virus? Sure. I have no idea what that's doing. I'm assuming that'll give me the good ending or something. Oh, it's gonna take a while to get back here. I think I have shorter paths, but damned if I know how to take them. We just stealth over to this Nope, okay, he noticed me. Of course he did.
Failsafe protocol active. Log 14 hours, 32 minutes, 47 seconds. Boardroom monitor paused for quorum issue Utopia decision unresolved. Immediately payload delivered to
Wow, even with the turret I nearly died, although its effect might have faded by that point. Okay, 2 basic enemies that aren't really all that threatening, and 1 really nasty jerk. Yeah, I'm talking over the audio log, I don't really care at this point. Can I kill this dude? Because if I can kill him, I can take down the other 2 no problem, or just like ignore them. They're really not threatening. God, these enemies are so weird. I'm still not sure if they're poorly designed or not. Like, I've mostly just been running past them, so I haven't exactly been getting experience fighting them. They just have so many attacks that just do a lot of damage in such a short period of time. That's my main issue. I'm gonna have to kill the little spawn because... Oop! Shit. I got to it too late. Once you damage them enough and they start regenerating, that's when you can overcharge them. Which, admittedly, just standing still near them so you get the prompt isn't the most intuitive thing, so I don't feel like that's the best way of finishing them off. But it is unique. Maybe there was an audio log somewhere I missed in my haste that would have hinted at that.
Charlene, the courier's heading your way. The program should change the formula and neutralize the Utopia effect. They didn't leave us much time. I can't believe the fools are rushing on something so potentially catastrophic. You know what to do. Upload it as fast as possible and as near to the core as you can risk. I just pray we're not too late.
Alright, so I'm assuming I managed to successfully upload the virus. And... okay. Loading screen, that's a good sign. That means I'm heading to a new area. Yeah, I was quite salty when talking about that previous part of the nucleus previously. It does definitely have its issues with the sameness and the labyrinthine design just coming together to create a complete clusterfuck for your brain. But I think it could be a decent level if you actually took your time and went through it. Alright, well I did whatever I needed to do there. Is that progress or is this other path progress? I think I might slow down my progression at this point and start, you know, actually exploring properly. Since I do seem to be in the final area. I'm not a fan of that sudden level transition. Like, I feel like there should be a wall there that you have to press a prompt at, because otherwise you can just end up accidentally walking into it like I did. It's gonna be a random tangent, but a game that actually does do that to good effect is Arx Fatalis. Arcane, the Dishonored developers' first video game. It's pretty good. I strongly recommend checking it out. It's a weird sort of first-person action CRPG sort of thing. You can tell that Arcane made it. It has a lot of the later stylings and features, albeit in their infancy. But it also owes a lot to Ultima Underworld. In fact, it feels like Arcane trying to remake that game. Has very open progression, but very claustrophobic like gameplay, since it all takes place in an underground fortress. That's what that the title of the game means, Fatal Fortress in Latin. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, the whole reason I brought that up is because in between level transitions, it actually forces you to click an icon to do that. So that way you don't actually go through a loading screen that you don't want to.
Log 23. I'm a coward. Either that, or it won't let me. Sitting here for hours. Staring at my wrists. The sharp edge of a metal shard pressed against my skin. hearing the stirring chaos of millions of voices growing louder. They're all over me now, scratching at the door at the back of my mind. And still,
Attention. Utopia is cleared for launch. Prepare for final countdown.
I thought I injected a virus. I guess I gotta do more to finish things. So, Götterdämmerung, isn't that the name of the Norse apocalypse? Yeah, I know, Ragnarok, but isn't Götterdämmerung like another word for that? Or something similar? Where are you? Heavy duty weapon. Low attack speed, high impact, very high scaling. I mean, it looks cool. Does it have like any special properties that make it worth using? Or is it just meant to complete the set of like nano machine weapons? Oh, and I guess I am wrong in that you do technically have kick moves. I mentioned like way back that you didn't actually get access to those sorts of things with this heavy weapon. Whereas the enemies do. You kind of do. You just can't do them on command like they can. Which is the important thing. And I'm just gonna be sticking with my staff as usual.
Hello? I think I've tracked the source of some of our current security problems.
is it intelligent? Aware?
Honestly, we don't want to hurt you.
But it won't save it.
I recommend termination.
Can I recommend against termination? Well, this is interesting. Am I supposed to be doing something here? I guess I'll go to the terminal. Thinking I'm at the final boss fight.
You're still there.
Yeah, it's a final boss fight. I'm not gonna bother looking up the special kill condition. I'm assuming there's one. It'd be weird if this was the only boss not to have one. I'm okay. I'm not gonna win on this time, but yeah, I'm just gonna focus on murdering him and actually finishing the game. You have a lot of health though, damn. Talk about HP bloat. It looks like staying behind you is probably safe since a lot of your attacks seem to hit mostly in front. You do have a couple that appear to hit behind there though. And I can't tell what's going on, but I seem to be doing damage without getting hurt myself. Am I not gaining energy from hitting it? Okay, I'm gaining energy, just like greatly reduced. Not nearly as much as I do from other enemies. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Probably would have killed me if not for my drone. I hope it'll respawn me at the start of this area and I won't actually have to try and find my way back here. All the way from the ops. That would not be fun. Camera's actually working to my favor here though, which is a rarity in these sorts of big creature fights. That is one thing that this game has done pretty well in general, is just having good big boss fights. Then again, it's only had like, what, 4 of them, so it's not exactly saying much. Even in the Dark Souls games, which have quite a few stinkers, they do tend to have at least 4 or 5 good big boss fights. Oh, I'm dead. That leads back to the previous level. Where does this lead? Okay, wait a minute. This is a loading screen too? That's confusing. So this was how I entered this final area, yeah? And the other one leads to another area then? Maybe back to a previous op center or something? Because I kind of want to retreat to ops and see if I can upgrade the Götterdämmerung and see if that helps me any. Because why else would they give it to you right there? I guess maybe if you missed the judge and you wanted a decent heavy-duty weapon or something, but otherwise I don't see the point. Yeah, this is another loading screen. The fact that everything here is called the nucleus certainly doesn't help. Like, couldn't you put like a subheading like nucleus foyer, nucleus end, or something like that? Something that would tell you exactly where you are. Yeah, I'm not sure which loading screen leads to the area I had been to previously. Okay, it's this one. This was where I uploaded the virus. Okay. I have that nailed down for sure. Where does the other one lead to then? That's what I need to find out. Alright, so stairs leading up, yes. Have I been here before? Probably not, since that gate is up. Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay, no, I just acquired 6. I saw the 21 and 24, and that's just my total, because I had some previously. For a second, I thought it might have given me an insane amount, but nope, it's actually being reasonable. Okay. Tungsten alloy, that's good. So far coming here seems to have been a bad idea. Large pile of scrap. I know I could just try and kill it, but don't really feel like doing that. Is there anything gained? Okay, so this takes me back to floor 1, okay. Oh, okay, so I can call ops all the way back down here. That's why they give you that ability to do it. Alright, it isn't too much of a trek back to where I need to go. Yeah, this is where the shield was that was initially blocking me. It's gone now, thankfully.